it's Amy, and today I'll be sharing you the Light Elegance Spring 2020 collection, Blossom and Bloom. So I have the color collection here and the glitter collection here. I am very excited about these colors. I did see them in some videos before I bought them, and I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get started with the color gels. So the first color we're going to start off with is Wet in Carnations. So here's what in Carnations looks like. This really pretty peachy, corally kind of a pink. Definitely the perfect like spring pink. I really like this one. And I do have one, I don't think it's going to be close, but I did want to compare it. This is Light Elegance's Dreamsicle from last year's spring collection. This one's like a lighter peach color. So yeah, there are those two together. So this is definitely more pink, and this one's definitely more peach, and this one is way lighter. This next one is called Talk Dirt to Me. So this is what Talk Dirt to Me looks like. It's a really nice neutral color. This is going to be a great one for backgrounds. This one is kind of like an off-white cream color. Super pretty. I do want to compare it to the one from last year's spring collection, Alato Gelato. So here's Talk Dirt to Me. And this one is Alato Gelato. So this one's definitely more like warm based, and this one's more cool based. So they're both going to be nice kind of depending on what tones you want to go for. And this one I would say is a little bit lighter as well. But Alato Gelato ended up being one of my top used gels, color gels of 2019. And so I'm actually pretty excited to see how often I use Talk Dirt to Me, especially in comparison to Alato Gelato. See if I lean towards one or the other, or see if I really use both of them quite a bit. So that's pretty exciting. It's good to have another neutral. So this next one is Rose to the Occasion. So here is what Rose to the Occasion looks like. It's a super nice, bright, pinkish red. And I do love a good red. You can see I have red on my nails here. I have these Jessica Rabbit Valentine's Day nails. There should be a video up already. It should have gone up before this one, so I will leave a link in the description box down below if you want to see another character nail design. But I'm very excited for this red. It definitely leans more on the pink side, like if I put it right next to this red that I'm wearing, which this red is Madame Glam's Chest to Chest, if anyone's wondering. Definitely quite a bit brighter and definitely more on the pink side, but super pretty. And I am kind of curious what Jester looks like, because I feel like Jester was another like pinkish red color. This is from Fall Collection of 2018. Oh wow, they are definitely more similar than I expected. So Rose to the Occasion is definitely a little bit brighter, but I feel like their tones are pretty similar. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I did not expect it to be as close of a comparison as it is. This next one is You Grow Girl. Here is what You Grow Girl looks like. And it's so pretty. I feel like it's kind of hard to see the swatch, so I'll leave the bottle next to it. But super iridescent, kind of multi-shift, purplish, bluish color. Really pretty. I definitely don't have anything comparable to it. The only thing I would pull would be Mermaids in the Shade from last year's summer collection. But it's going to be it's not really a good match at all, just that it's more of that duo kind of a chrome, but the colors are not similar. But this one's super pretty. This one would be good for like ocean nails, I feel like, and even this would look really pretty. I'm definitely over winter nails, but this would look really pretty to do some like Ice Princess, like snowflake nails. This would be really pretty for that. This next one is You Had Me at Aloe. So here's what You Had Me at Aloe looks like. And this one is so pretty. It's like a minty green color, but I love the shimmer in it. Definitely a perfect spring color. Oh, I love this one so much. So I do want to compare You Had Me at Aloe to Mint Chocolat. This one is another mint color, so I'm curious to see how they compare. Ooh, this one has not been used in a while. It definitely needs a good stir here. So they are kind of similar. This one is definitely lighter, and of course this one has the shimmer to it. This one, the Mint Chocolat, almost leans a little bit more blue tinge to it. And I don't know if it's just because it needs a stir. Let me stir it up real quick. There it is now that I've stirred it up. Yeah, it's still looking a little bit more blue toned than this one. I definitely, say I have to prefer this shade more than the Mint Chocolat. I feel like this is definitely more of like a minty green color than this one. Now that I'm seeing them next to each other, this one definitely looks more blue toned. And this last color in the color collection is Don't Be Such a Pansy. So here's what Don't Be Such a Pansy looks like. It's a super bright, corally kind of a pink. And so here it is in comparison to what in Carnations. Definitely very different. This one's definitely more of a muted color and this one's more neon. Like this one is definitely more of like a spring color, but this one's also going to be a really good like neutral color as well. To do like a neutral set. This one is going to be so pretty for summer. All right, so let's get into the glitter gels now. So the first one is Losing My Impatience. So here's what Losing My Impatience looks like. It's so pretty. I wasn't expecting to like this color that much, but it is so pretty. It's definitely very sheer, very transparent, so I would put this over a pink. Well, I mean, you could put it over other colors too, but put it over a pink. Those two together, beautiful. But you could really pair it on top of anything. Like you could even put it on top of the neon. I mean, it's a very versatile glitter, and it's very transparent, but it does have that like pinkish base to it. And it's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely got, it's not quite like a holographic, but it's definitely got a lot of different iridescence. Like there's some blues and purples and orange like iridescence in the glitter. It's not just a pink, which makes it super pretty. This next one is Upsie Daisy. So here's what Upsie Daisy looks like. It is really pretty, and it is way more coverage than I thought it was gonna be, which is awesome. But it's kind of hard. It's almost like kind of like a white gold. Like I thought it was gonna be more silver, but it's not quite a silver, but it's not quite a gold. It's kind of like that white gold color. This next one is Peony for Your Thoughts. So here's what Peony for Your Thoughts looks like. It's definitely got a lot going on. So it has that pink jelly type of base, and it's got some large flakes in it, and then it's got smaller, there's like some light pink matte glitters in there, and there's also like some smaller like medium pink glitters in it. It's very interesting. It's definitely got a lot going on. I don't tend to reach for like these jelly type glitters because I don't know, I just don't reach for them. But I mean, apparently I like this pink because I keep grabbing this one, but this is the one I keep comparing them to. But when I put them together like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would make such a pretty set, like those two together. But I just don't reach for these jelly glitters, so I mean, maybe that's something that I should, or even with that one would look super pretty. Like maybe I should test myself and make myself do a set with these jelly glitters. I do want to compare it to Waffle Cone from last year's spring collection. I feel like their base is similar, like that jelly is definitely like that same jelly, but this one has way more gold sparkle in it, versus this one has some of those bigger pieces in it, but then it has a lot more smaller like matte. Oh, I dipped my finger in it. Good job. But it has some of the smaller glitters, so they are kind of different. I do want to pull the swatch sticks for these one as well. And here's another one that's kind of that similar tone. This one is Whimsical Way from the summer collection, I believe. I mean, this one definitely has more dense glitters to it versus this one's more jelly. So here's Waffle Cone, Whimsical Way, and then this one is Peony for Your Thoughts. Honestly, these colors that I never reach for, I've never used Whimsical Way. I think I used Waffle Cone once, and it was because I followed a set tutorial that Selena Ryden did, and that was the only reason I used this color. Otherwise, I would have not chosen it. But for me, never reaching for these, like these three glitters are way too similar for me. This next one is Eat, Drink, and Rosemary. So here's what Eat, Drink, Rosemary looks like. It's definitely a very highly concentrated glitter, and it's like a magenta sort of fuchsia pink. It is very pretty. I don't tend to lean. I have come around to liking some pinks, like this one I keep reaching for. I'm like, I really like this one, but I don't tend to reach towards like the magentas for me personally. I wonder if some of my clients will like this one. It is pretty though, and I do like that it is like full coverage glitter too. I do want to pull Clowning Around from 2018 fall collection. So I think this is just a chunkier version. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Like this one, I feel like this one might be slightly brighter, but this one's almost like the base for this one, but this one has chunkies in it. So I know this one is definitely more like sparse like this. So it would be nice if you want to add some more chunkies, do a thin layer of this since it's pretty full coverage, and then you can go over with this one and add some chunkies to it. But yeah, I definitely found that this one was more of a fall color. And I feel like even looking at this one, I'm like, this looks more fall to me. Fall and winter versus a spring color. This next one is Say It Aint Cilantro. So here's what Say It Aint Cilantro looks like. It's again one of those jelly type of colors, but it has like a good mix of some greens and some purples in it. Which, like, this light green and light purple color combination is actually really pretty. I have a set that if I can find the picture, I will insert it here, that I did with like this color scheme. Ooh, but pairing those up together would make a really pretty, this is a big good Easter set. That would be really pretty. You could even pair it with like a lilac color too. Like this one. Oh, that would make a super cute Easter set. Okay, someone remind me when it gets closer to Easter that I said I was going to use a set using these three colors. This is Soft Serve from my Elegance, and then Say It Aint Cilantro, and then something about aloe is what this one is called. This last one is I Wet My Plants. So here is what I Wet My Plants looks like. It's again one of those jelly colors, and this one has those like really large flakes in them, which makes it a little bit harder to apply. It's not the biggest deal, you just definitely have to take more of your time trying to apply this. But this screams like ocean, mermaid nails, so that'll definitely be fun to play with. The only thing is, outside of ocean and mermaid nails, like I don't know what else I would use this with. So, I mean, hopefully like it's gonna be spring and there'll be summer, so hopefully I'll be doing some of those sets again and get some good use out of this. But it's again like one of those jelly colors that I don't tend to reach for in my glitters, but it is really pretty. All right, so here is what the full spring collection looks like. And definitely it looks like a spring collection, which I appreciate. The color collection, hands down, absolutely love. I love every single color, which normally there's at least one color that I'm like iffy about, but I love all 5, 6, there's 6. I love all 6 of the colors. I also love that they are mostly cream based. So we have 4 cream based, and You Had Me at Aloe does have a slight shimmer to it, but I personally would almost pair it as part of the cream collection. You Grow Girl is the only like metallic sort of like different texture almost. But I really appreciate all the creams. They're really pretty colors. I don't have anything too comparable to them, which is awesome. Definitely giving me some spring inspiration. Moving on to the glitters. I have really mixed feelings about the glitters. The only one, so I really like Upsie Daisy because that one's a good like neutral glitter that can go with a lot of things, and it's like not quite a silver, not quite a gold. So that one I really like. I also really like Losing My Impatience. I think that one, normally I would not reach towards something like that, but I think I should be reaching towards it and hopefully get a lot of use out of. The Eat, Drink, and Rosemary, it just, to me, it doesn't belong in this collection. And it also definitely leans more like fall and winter for me. So hopefully closer to fall and winter I do get more use out of, but I don't think I'll be using too much of this one. But you never know, never say never. It's usually the ones that I point out, this one I'm never going to use, that I end up using the most out of. So you never know. And then the rest, there are 3 jelly-based ones, which I don't reach for. This one, I mean, will definitely be good for ocean mermaid nails, which probably closer towards summer I'll get some use out of. Other than that, I don't know what I would use it with. Same with Say It Ain't Cilantro, is just because it is that very specific, like light green, lilac glitter that only go with literally those colors. You could probably throw like a neutral in there, but to me, this is going to be hard to work in with a lot of sets. And then a Peony for Your Thoughts is way too close to those other 2 glitters that I just never use. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Like, what are your favorite colors? And if you have any inspiration ideas for me, feel free to leave it in the comments down below, what I should pair with what, and what kind of sets I should do with which colors. And even if you guys own any of these colors and you use them in a set, send me a picture on Instagram. I will insert my Instagram in here somewhere. It is amyk.romero. I share all of my nail and hair pictures on there. If you don't know, I do hair as well as nails. So definitely feel free to shoot me a picture on Instagram if you use any of these colors or if you see anyone using these colors. Definitely send me all your spring inspiration. I'm definitely excited to get some spring sets in the works. Definitely get some good floral sets in, as well as some like Eastery pastel kind of sets as well. So overall, as a whole, I do recommend this set. If you had to choose from the glitters, I would say Upsie Daisy and Losing My Impatience, but I feel like these color gels, hands down, are going to be favorites of mine, well used and loved colors. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!